Welcome to Pon di Endz with your host, Lowell Anderson. Now's the time to sit back, relax, and spend some time together with Lowell in an everyday conversation about relationships, politics, world crisis, or whatever seems to be important right now. This podcast is sponsored by VRW Music, where music is everything. Now, here's your host, Lowell Anderson.
Good night, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Pon di Endz. Now, this is our second episode, and I just feel so elated, so happy that we can reach episode 2. So, let's get a round of applause for reaching episode 2 now, please. Alright, so now let's move on. For today, I want to move into this thing called What Would You Do? And this is where you will give your views and opinions. You can send it to my email, lowelanderson1@gmail.com, and that is LOELANDERSON1@gmail.com, and I will, read and answer in the next episode and so on. But before I do that, I also want to say, if you were listening to the first podcast, and I know you heard me say to subscribe or to leave your comment based on what I said, and of course there was no way for you to do that. So what I would want you to do is you can still send your feedback to the email that I've just mentioned, and I will first go ahead and try to answer those questions or try to reply to those comments that were sent to my email, and then we can move on to the next thing. Now, for today's episode, what would you do? Now, let's say that you're 16, and this is for the ladies, and first off, I don't want anyone to think that I'm picking on the ladies. I love the ladies. The ladies are great. Ladies are wonderful. I myself have a lady. She's wonderful. The most wonderful person you can find, for me at least. So let's move on. Now, let's say that you're with someone. Of course, you had a child before. You were young, things happen, you had a child. You had some other issues that led you to move from where you were and come, into another location. In coming to this other location, of course, you needed some help or whatever the case might be, but somehow you ended up in a relationship with someone and you're living in that person's home. Now, let's say this person is way older than you are, right? Again, while living there, you fall in love or you're in love, and you got pregnant again for this person this time. During this whole pregnancy, he's not doing anything, not taking care of the child, not doing anything. When you go out on the road and have to work, you bring in the money, you buy grocery, him eat and him belch and him do all these things, but him just not doing anything for himself. Alright, push come to shove, him get you pregnant again. This time him even try to deny the second youth. Again, still not doing anything for you. Whenever you do anything, you have to, bring in the money and all these things, and him still benefit from it. Now, lo and behold, after all of this, you got fed up, and upon getting fed up, you started to do your own thing, and again you got pregnant, but this time not for him, for somebody else, somebody that you were messing around with. But I don't want us to focus on the messing around part. When you got pregnant, the man who you live with now start to disrespect you. And granted, this is not the first he's disrespecting you, calling you out your name, calling you all sorts of something. But now, because you get pregnant for somebody else, him start to do it even more now, and him family start to chime in and all of these things, and then you decide to you go leave her, right? him a call you back. Every day him a call you. Every day him a call you. Him check up on one child, don't really check up on the other one, but every day him call you, wanting you to come home. What would you do in this situation? Now, I'm not saying that my friend went back or the person went back because they didn't. But I want to know, how would you handle a situation like that with him calling you and all these things? What would be your next move? Would you go back because of love? Would you, I don't know, do something for hurt him? What would you do? So that's it for tonight. I just want to know, what is it that you would do for that? Now, putting the what you would do segment apart, let's move into tonight's real topic. Now, in tonight's topic, I want to talk about this thing that I see going around, the silhouette challenge. You know that's something that
Put your head on my shoulder.
yeah, that's something there, right? So I really want to talk about that thing there now, because apparently what's been going on is persons have been doing it, and then persons have been hacking the pages of the persons who are doing it and removing the filter and, you know, showing up people's parts and so on. You know, things that people would never really want other people to see. Now, I understand the whole fun factor of challenges and so on. And I will tell you, people are doing challenges. It's for entertainment. It's for, you know, fun. It's for all that. These hackers are, I mean, what gives you the right to go in and to be messing up people's fun times? I mean, Corona already mess up the people them fun time. Corona already make people can't go nowhere. Corona already make people have to lock in at certain times. The storm what happened the other day make people lucky, and how many people, you know, lose jobs and in a house with coal and all these things, right? And you know, with all them things that will happen. Now, why you feel like you must just come mess up the fun thing, right? Why you feel like you must mess up the fun thing? And guys, this is totally different from when people are do what them not supposed to do, or better yet, do what them feel like them want to do, which is their own business, and then dumb enough for record it in a phone and it get hacked or it get leaked or it get lost or whatever, and then next thing you find them on internet and show up themselves and all these things. You get embarrassed, you can't walk around and all them something there. This is something fun. This is something that is to really help to relieve the stress. I mean, this is not the first challenge. I mean, well, this is the first challenge like this that I have seen, but it's not the first challenge that has been going on. We have the Go Crazy challenge. We have the Look At Me Now challenge. We have all of these different challenges that are out there. Why some people just messed up that way that them feel as if them want to scare people now from doing the challenge? Because guess what, you don't know when your page will get hacked, or if your page will get hacked next when you go put it up and then you do this challenge now and look all sexy and probably just your underwear alone or whatever it is you want to do, or you know, and thing. I see some people in the adult entertainment business having fun with it as well. Them not really care, I can't really hack them because them are show you what them are do. So I've seen that, but I'm just saying, people in a times like these where I feel like everybody need to get along, everybody need to, you know, just try for aim to be good, and this is not being good. The hackers, them, you're not being good. You're a naughty person. Naughty. You need to stop it, right? You need to stop it, man. You're rude, right? And how you, and more time I ask people, put yourself in other people's shoes. You know, how you would have feel if you do something like that. It's a challenge. It's something that's supposed to be fun and entertaining. And then next thing you turn around is you that on the internet. Right? I always tell persons, in the great words of Spider-Man. In the great words of Spider-Man. You know, them say.
Great power comes great responsibility.
Right. So, with that being said, people, not because I can do it, mean you must do it. And the hackers them need to stop it. You see me? The world done in a state right now. Wanna stop it, man. Stop it and make the entertainment move on, make the entertainment live, make the entertainment strive. Right? Yeah, man. And this is the thing there. Again, this is Lowell, episode 2, guys. Again, yay. Thanks for that. You know, let's drop a bomb for that one there.
Bomber drop, damn you!
And let's keep it pushing. How am I sound? Alright? Pon di Endz. Catch you in the next one.